Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan Heath. I said it before my last video. Current student at Full Sail University. Bear with me, I'm a bit tired. I just got off work. I'm still tired from work, and I gotta go be hitting the bed soon. But remember the last time I showed you this game? You can see the textures are cleaned up. I'll explain how I did that as well. Thanks to my recent class and recent students. Alright, you see how it's flipped? I'll give you a better example, I'm sorry. But the textures aren't flickering anymore because I had to remove a bunch of access layers. But so you see how the camera's all funky like this. Actually, frightening hell. Alright, bear with me. Alright, so I apologize. I meant to, come on. Open up the window. There we go. So, this is what I meant to show you. So, whenever you write a script and make changes to it, always save before you attempt to run Unity, or it's going to run the previous version of your script. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry. I'm expecting an important text message, and every time I hear junk, it pops up. So, I'm still fixing that glitch that's behind the wall. If I hit that wall too quick, I'll go right through it, and I've attempted to fix it through the rigid body, but still I'm running through the wall. And certain surfaces, I may have to put a few of everybody's favorite invisible walls. Alright, so, see how the camera is so wonky? Looks like I'm drunk. It completely just twisty, turny, and suddenly it just knocks me over. It's just completely, totally messed up. Like this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring up Visual Studios and show you how I fixed it. So, I'm going to bring up Visual Studios and show you how I fixed that little twisty-turny problems that I had with the camera. Something I've noticed through my own, how would I call it, my continuing experience in my new field of game design. I've learned that sometimes by fixing one problem, you sometimes make another. Alright, so this is the original camera script. That's the Sonic camera. No, it's this one, Sonic camera. This is the one I've been hitting. Alright, so, making sure you can see Visual Studios. My face is going to go bye-bye. I'm sure there's a different way to transition in everyone's favorite thing they call Visual Studios. But I'm also still learning how to record, and I'm pretty sure I can find something better, or just learn how to work this thing properly in the future. But you should be seeing what I'm doing right now. Alright, so in my last video, I showed you this script that I created. If downward slope is the new bool that I created. So, public bool. Starts off as false. So, downward slope is always false at the beginning. So, if downward slope is true, this is what it means in the code. Standard underspace cam underspace height equals 15, upper cam height equals 15, cam height equals 15. That's the original code I created last time. We were, last time I recorded. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So, once again, through a few trials and errors. So there are two ways to make these things either modifiable in Unity, as in I can tweak them in the Unity engine. So, give me one moment. So, so, going back to Unity real quick to show you guys. So, in Unity, these are public pools. So, if I open up the camera script, shit. Sorry, pardon my French. My pastor's watching. Sorry about that, preacher. I repent the next time you see me in church. Just finding the Sonic the Hedgehog. Let me see. Should be. There it is. So, see how these can be tweaked on and off. Each of them are bools. Each of them are bools. In the camera, downward slope and upside down loop are the ones I created for the purpose of this script. Now, they start off as false. Same thing with upside down. So, I tweak them in here to test them and stuff like that. I can change different things with the camera. So, I learned by tweaking the camera speed when you go down the hill, you no longer have that wobbly, clunky, broken camera problem when you go down a hill. So, when you see two slashes, whoops, bear with me. There we go. Once again, I'm learning the wonderful thing it is. So, you have two slashes just like this. They mean that line of the code is disabled. It won't activate in the game. It won't activate in your program. Remove those slashes. Press Control-S to save. You have to save every time you modify code. If you don't, it will not go. Now watch what happens. So, I'm going to play test real quick. And I will show you what becomes. Alright, boom. Don't worry about that wobbliness. That'll be explained in due diligence. That's nothing to worry about. That's just my screen being stupid. Not another glitch I have to fix. The reason it took me so long to release a new video is not because it took me too long to figure this out, but I've had to do some rework. Some of my scripts weren't calling, for example. So boom, watch this. See how the camera transitioned? Now I'm pushing my keyboard just as hard as I was last time. And I don't wobble as much. So there's still some wobbliness, but definitely not as bad. It's definitely more playable. I'm sure there will be at a point where I can change that to a complete nothing. So I'm going to tweak that. Now, see where my cursor is. See how this particular graphic is all fidgety like that? I'm going to show you how I fixed all that. It used to be all over my stage. It used to be all over this particular level. And I'll show you how I fixed all that level, which did add to some problems. So, I'm going to go down to, let's go back that way. Forgive me, I'm upside down. This does happen sometimes. So I'm going to go back to that loop, and I'm going to fix that real quick. It's a good thing it's still there, but I just didn't realize it. So, like I said, I downloaded a lot of the assets I'm using right now. I'm going to be creating my own very soon, and you'll see which ones I'll be creating for this game. So this level is far from over. I'm not even halfway done with what I planned. So, see how there's multiple ones. So I'm going to remove one of these objects. Now, it should no longer fidget like that. It's not fidgeting in the actual program here. Let's go ahead and see real quick before I put an end to this video. I've had the same problem while playing it. My screen's not widgeting anymore. I just realized they're both those were related. And now there are some places where I still could tweak, like the edges I see right there next to the lights, but it's a whole lot better now, and it still requires more. It's still an empty level, but the majority of the program is done. Like I said, the camera's done, and yeah, from afar, it's fixed. So if you ever want to create your own fan game, and you borrow assets or acquire assets online, and you use them, and you get that same weird flickering of textures, that's how you fix it. Check and see if there's more than one layer on that project. I learned that from my teacher. So I had to reprogram all these loops because of a problem. So next time I come online, I'm going to show you the other script that you may have noticed when I opened up Sonic's character in Unity, as well as in Visual Studios, called the Upside Down. It's another camera angle I used to create to fix that same camera glitch up above in the loop. However, because of recent glitches that I hit, and while repairing the graphics, I think I took away something that caused the code to malfunction, so I had to refix it. So I'm resubmitting all my code that goes with that particular part. So once I get done putting all my loops in, because I haven't put them all in yet, I'm just running through my level real quick while I'm talking to you. Once I get all of my loops refixed, which I've just got one more to fix, and then I've reprogrammed all the ones that were programmed previously, and then we'll be good to go. There are some other problems I saw where, because I removed so many textures, now some of them are uneven in one particular part, which I now have to fix. I have to figure out how to fix that. So within the not too distant future, it'll be fixed. So, but surely in the future, there's going to be I already have the script made. I already had it registered. I already had a program, but because of some craziness, for some reason my game malfunctioned. Rather it was by my fault or something, probably fixing that, I hit it. And see, there's still some problems with the graphics I need to still go through and touch up, but it's a lot better now. I made this part as more of a replacement, jumping off the pillars, because I had to replace the section that was right there. Normally it was a cylinder, but I was having problems. So, well, I'm going to stop right here, folks, because there's another piece of the graphics I'll need to fix. I'll go through that in due diligence during more of a touch-up phase. I want to continue. Maybe I'll even do them tomorrow. I'm about to head to bed for work. It's 8 o'clock my time, and later. There's a reason I didn't hit that switch. That'll be another script explained later. And then here's the problem. Boom. I have to readjust this bridge because of the textures I removed, or that happens. So, I'm gonna be fixing that, and a few other things. So, with that in mind, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in to my the video game designer vlog, as I'll now call it, my game design vlog. You can skip the video game part of that, but my game design vlog from now on. So, every time I come up with a fix, or something else around those lines, I will make a vlog. A video vlog like this, rather it's with my lovely face, wearing my lovely navy sweatshirt, which is probably the coldest I've seen Florida in a very long time. Or what, but each time I find something better, I'll fix. I'm going to be looking at this video before I post it, so hopefully the way that I presented Visual Studios this time works a lot better than how it looks last time. I know this headset's messed up. I cracked it, and this part wobbles a little bit, but I'll make do with what I got. Hopefully it was more readable the way I did Visual Studios this time, because I looked at it last time after I'd already posted it. It's like, man, that's way too small. So hopefully how I did it this time works out a lot better. And with that in mind, folks, thank you for watching, and I hope this tutorial helped you in some way. Please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, even subscribe. I would gladly appreciate any feedback, any critique, and any suggestions on how to fix code. I am only beginning my education in the field, so I would gladly enjoy other assistance in that matter. And I would gladly appreciate it. And with that in mind, thank you for watching, and fair winds and following seas. Good night.